What's up, guys? This is Taya La Güera Loca, and you are listening to Total Nonstop Impact. And, Kyle, really? Scumbag of the week over and over again. I'm going to come in your studio, and I'm going to smack you so hard in the head with this championship belt, and still your Knockouts champ.
Welcome back, everybody, to Total Nonstop Impact. Impact Talk for Impact fans, featured right here on the Impact Lounge. This is your host, Trent, along with my co-host, Jaybone. Jaybone, say hello to the people.
What is up, everyone?
I think it's becoming my thing, Jaybone, like the whole say hello to the people. Like none of our fans have called it out yet, but I think they've come to learn that's my thing. The say hello to the people.
Yeah, it's like it kind of makes me feel like Ed McMahon, God rest his soul. I think I'm a little more cool than Ed McMahon. I ain't handing out $1 million at people's doorsteps, but hell, I'll give you a balloon or something. I don't know.
Jay, now you and I are, we are not in the millennial generation. I hope that reference doesn't fall on too many deaf ears, people listening to us. I really hope not. Yeah,
who the hell is Ed McMahon, and what is he talking about balloons and checks?
What are they talking about? Who the hell is Ed McMahon?
Just Google Publishers Clearinghouse, all right?
Yeah. Publishers Clearinghouse or The Tonight Show. That's what he's famous for. The same Tonight Show that, what's his name? Jimmy Fallon does, was done by Johnny Carson. Yes, it's another name. And his co-host, Ed McMahon. So that's, we are Johnny and Ed right now. I'll take. Yeah, you need that. You need to laugh at everything I say now, Jay. That's how it works. He laughed at everything Johnny did. There he goes. You're off to a great start, J-Bone. Great start. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. Ladies, come on. Oh, am I kidding? Wrestling podcast. What ladies listening to this?
All the bitches love us.
They love us. If you're a female listener of Total Nonstop Impact, please let us know, because all the comments are from the dudes. Which again, this is it's a wrestling. Wrestling is mostly male centric. But if there are ladies who listen to our show, I mean, besides the Knockouts champion La Güera Loca, we know she listens for sure, right, J-Bone? We got proof of that. But any other ladies listening, let us know who you are. Shout it out. Put on some comments. Tweet us at We Talk Impact on Twitter. Let us know you're listening. But we like to know if ladies are listening to the show. And wives and girlfriends don't count because you're kind of obligated to. So, but all right, guys, listen. We're here. We're talking about the August 2nd, 2019 edition of Impact Wrestling. We're gonna touch on Unbreakable a little bit too. We're gonna check in on Unbreakable, and there's Unbreakable, J-Bone, as we know, was kind of not a fully standalone Impact Plus special. It had a little bit of lead-in and tie-in current storylines, so we're gonna just touch on those aspects of it. But we'll mainly focus on the weekly show. But J-Bone, let's tell people. Now you did review the Unbreakable show on your channel, Smash This Podcast. Why don't you go tell people where they can find it real quick before we start, because you guys will get a full review from J-Bone. So J-Bone, tell them what you did over there.
Oh yeah, just because I stopped doing the regular weekly Impact Wrestling podcast reviews on Smash This Podcast.
We stole you over here. That's why.
Yeah, but I still put news and informative things, and the other reviews, the specials that they put on the the pay-per-view stuff. It's just the weekly stuff that I stopped because I'm on with you guys now. So head on over to Smash This Podcast for all the other Impact stuff, and I do a lot of other stuff over there too. But yeah, I covered Unbreakable over there, did a review, and I'm still have to watch the special that was on Twitch the day after, Starstruck. That's still on my to-do list, so that's coming later this week.
Cool.
Triple Mania and a couple other odds and ends that I'm catching up from the weekend. And but yeah, man, Unbreakable was a lot of fun. You know, I watched the Impact Plus specials. I just haven't reviewed a lot of them, but this is one of the first ones. Oops, damn, drop my shades. Oh, but yeah, I'm always breaking shit over here. It's what I do.
What are you doing, Jaybone? What are we doing?
I had some clip-on shades on because I was trying to get rid of a headache earlier. So I'm like, all right, this will work. You know, I'm not going to move around too much. Nope, they fell off my damn face. All right. See, I guess I'm not unbreakable. So
come on.
I know. It's the Ed McMahon jokes are going downhill quick. Oh, shit.
All right, well. But yeah.
Was that Diener?
That was Diener. Sorry, nice. I was pulling. I usually have my mute. I was just pulling up last week's show, and I was just about to get some comments pulled up here. You know, I didn't reply. Usually, I reply to all the comments. I was bad last week, Jay. I didn't reply to any of the fans' comments, so I'm going to read a few after you're done.
That's fine. But yeah, Unbreakable was a great special. Featured some local talent too. One that even chimed in on my channel. Shout out to Chris Bay. Thank you for tuning in to Smash This Podcast.
Oh, he did. Nice.
Hopefully we can get him over here as well. You know, and I'm hoping Impact Wrestling uses him on more of the West Coast, or you know, just if future shows as well, because the guy's good.
Chris Bay is good. Yeah, no doubt about it, man. No doubt. I have a feeling that he might get signed, man. I've been hearing a lot of buzz about him for a while now. Yeah, you know, I think he might end up on TV regularly. But,
oh yeah, man.
So guys, there you go. So yeah, Smash This Podcast on YouTube. Give him a sub. A lot of stuff coming up for Impact for Jaybone. He's going to be doing all those specials. I'd like to jump on with you too, Jaybone. We're going to once in a while I'd like to jump on with you on those.
Yeah, we got to get Kyle in there too when he's not so busy.
Kyle, yeah. So let's address that. Kyle is he's busy, guys. He's working 2 jobs now. Kyle is he's become, he's still a scumbag, Jay. I don't want to kill the kid's gimmick here, but he's still a scumbag piece of trash. But God damn it, he is working 2 jobs. He's contributing to society. He's paying taxes. I mean, paying taxes, J-Bone. Kyle the scumbag's paying taxes. Oh, yeah. He's doing good. I mean, he's really getting shit together. I mean, if he keeps this shit up, J-Bone, he's going to lose his scumbag title there. I mean, he's known to be
his scumbag forte.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Kyle, I mean, I need to start slumming it again. If you have a gimmick to uphold here, man. But he will he'll be on when he can, guys. I mean, the good thing we got Jay here, but Kyle is going to try as he settles into some things. I think he said next couple of weeks it'll settle back into a normal groove. So we'll have all the 3-man attack. In the meantime, we're gonna try to go live again too, guys. We YouTube has changed a couple of their things up, so the live option got a little tricky. They took away though the easy feature for us, so we're trying to find some substitutions, some other ways to go live. We love the live, Jay, right? I mean, I thought that was a lot of fun, man. I loved it.
We could interact with the people here and there throughout the show, and the chatters, the loungers love that, and it's same on my channel, man. When I get some live people in there and check in once in a while, it's great getting that live feedback, that one-on-one, you feel like you're really connecting with them.
Yeah. So I thought it was cool, man. I really, really enjoy going live. People really made us feel welcome. The loungers are great. So we'll try to find a way, guys. I know it was a bit of a tease doing it 2-3 times, then we got taken away, but we'll be back with it. We'll do it again. But Jay, let's jump in.
Working hard to find a substitute.
Yes.
It's close. It's close. Within the next month, I think we're gonna find something.
All right, there we go. Cool. Let's do this, Jay. I want you to touch on, since you reviewed it, we're not going to go through Unbreakable before we get to the August 2nd Impact Weekly. Let's touch on a few things, few key points from Unbreakable. I remember, as we know, the anchor of the show was Sami and Tessa for the number 1 contendership.
Yes.
You also had a Knockouts title match on there and a very fun 6-man Just mention a couple things. Just kind of let's do like a very condensed version because I want people to go to Smash This Podcast and hear the whole thing. So why don't you just take it away, talk about a few things here, and let's go from there.
It started out with some local West Coast guys, which was really cool. Watts and Chris Bay, like I said, was on there against. Now this was kind of interesting. Two guys, one of them I'm familiar with. The other guy had no clue who he was, so I didn't want to say too much positive or negative because it wouldn't be really fair.
Mm-hmm.
PP Ray was tagging with Peter Avalon by way of AEW, the Librarian. Kind of interesting.
Oh, really? That was him. Okay.
He didn't have his full-blown librarian gimmick, but we actually got to see some, great tag team action out of these guys. So that was kind of interesting. Yeah, I was like, oh, wow, he's showing up on an Impact show.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, they're going to throw that gimmick in the toilet quick. No, I'm kidding. Getting some heat. No. The 5-way was great for the X Division championship.
Oh, I love those two non-roster guys.
Adrian Quest and Danny Limelight.
Yes, I liked them. I thought they were good. I was a fan, man. I was like, these guys are. The one guy had really bad tattoos, and I said, I don't know about this guy's tattoos because they were not like, I think in terms of marketing, TV, that kind of thing. The one thing right away as a consumer, I was like, this guy's got some weird tattoos. Does it translate to, major television or to a major produced television? Because perception's reality sometimes.
I saw he had tattoos, but I didn't see anything specific that he had on his body.
They were weird. He had some.
Okay.
They were oddly placed. He had a big spider. I guess his nickname is that or something. But but that doesn't take away, guys. Now that doesn't take away from the fact that the dude was very talented. Let me put that out there. I really enjoyed watching him. He was good. Yeah. So cool.
I gotta say, I didn't get anything out of the Madison Rain match with the girl that she was with, Ayuka Mahara. That's not knocking on her. It just, I couldn't get into it.
Yeah, couldn't. I nothing really did it for me on that one. I think it was a short match. Ayuka didn't really have much to. She tried hard though. I'll say that she definitely worked hard.
Yeah.
I like Jay. I will say, again, we're not going to get too deep in this because I want people to check out your in-depth review. But I did like that all the local talent that they brought on worked really hard.
Yes.
You can tell they were like, this is a shot to get seen right here. This is essentially the tryout, So
because people are paying for this service, this is important. It's not to knock the Twitch, but the Twitch is the freebie. The Impact is the. It's certainly like a cheaper pay-per-view in a sense,
somebody mentioned today, it reminds me of the Clash of the Champions, the old Clash of the Champions, WCW, like the midweek specials they used to do every couple months. And I'm like, well, yeah, it totally does. I like that. And I was a big fan of the Clash of the Champions.
Interesting. Yeah.
So, all right, go
on. Michael Elgin versus Eddie Edwards.
Amazing match. That's why I love it.
Before the main event, this was the match of the evening.
No doubt. Now I haven't finished it. I'm still, as I mentioned to you, I just finished that match. Okay. I have to finish the whole thing. And I'm going to listen to your podcast, available on Smash This Podcast.
Yes. Cheap plug. Do you want me to keep going, or do you want me to? I don't want to give you too many spoilers. Okay.
No, everything kind of got out there as it is, so I'm not too concerned. I still want to watch them because I want to see the action, how they played out.
Okay.
But go ahead.
The 3-on-3 Steiner family. I don't know what they called this one. Big Scott Steiner, Jordan Grayson, Wool, Petey Pump.
Little Petey Pump, baby. Steiner family. Hilarious.
Versus some new faces. Ryan Taylor, Dickie Meyer, and a debuting Gentleman Jervis.
Oh, Jervis Cottonbelly? He was there?
Yeah. Jervis.
That's amazing. I didn't know he lived, he was out on the West Coast. He must have been out there for something, but I've seen Jervis at Chikara when I went to Chikara shows.
Yeah, that's what he's mostly known for, I think, is his Chikara stuff. Yeah, this one was a lot of fun. Some comedy stuff from Steiner, a little bit of Steiner math.
Did you see the Petey Williams promo video he did about when he dug up the chainmail? Did you see this?
Yes.
Oh my God,
that was hilarious. It's like, what the heck is he? Because he doesn't do that kind of stuff. And when he did that and picked it up, and then it like went into the camera, it was like made it kind of like almost kind of Undertaker-ish. It was like
he from what I understand, he made the video himself. I was listening on his podcast, and he said he did the video. He's
pretty
like,
creative.
I thought so too. I thought that's pretty fun, man. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
But yeah, that was a fun match. The knockouts match was next. Havoc versus Taya.
This is a feud building as it is, and they're building Havoc to this knockouts championship. So this is something that's kind of in play as it is.
It is, because different stuff, and we'll get to that in a little bit, as far as what happened on the Impact episode, the regular episode that actually went on at the same time as this. So I kind of wish they didn't counter each other, but it is what it is. Let's not overthink this. This is professional wrestling. But yeah, this is interesting what's going on with Havoc, and plus there's some other side stuff going on with Havoc apparently now too.
I thought that we're gonna get to that in the review. That was cool. I really want to address that too.
Yeah. This didn't end the way I wanted it to, but Ty is the heel here, the consummate heel. I don't know if she's gonna make scumbag of the week, but
No, she's not going to get it this week. I think she kind of wants it now. I think she kind of enjoys it at this point, but she's not going to get it this week. She wasn't that dastardly. If anybody, it's going to be goddamn Johnny Bravo who would be scumbag of the week. But we'll get to that. That's a weekly episode thing.
Yeah, this is true. Moose versus Rhino. That would be Rhino's debut back on the roster.
Okay.
That was fun. What else is here? Okay, and then the last two matches. I got a note here from the tag team, a 3-way tag team match for the Impact tag titles. The North versus Willie Mack with Rich Swann versus Rhino Scum.
Rhino Scum coming back, huh?
Yeah. I gotta say here, the North retained, but the one thing that I did pull away from this is the Rhino Scum has never looked better. Just I don't know, just everything was firing for him.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, they cause I've seen them on there before, but it was just like, it just felt like another tag team. I never was like, wow, these guys. This was a match where all teams were firing on all cylinders. I mean, if you want to look at like odds as far as how long these guys have been together, the Rhino Scum seriously had the odds on favorite to win here.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. They looked great. They're both healthy. I think the timing was bad other times for Impact Wrestling and other tapings that they'd been a part of and injuries and whatever. They looked great here. So I'm really hoping out of all the times, Impact management really takes advantage of them and of the situation, and brings them in on full time. I was really impressed with them.
That's wonderful. Good for them. Good job for them.
And then the main event, of course. This was the second time these two faced off against each other. Sami Callihan, Tessa Blanchard, big payoff here for the number one contendership for the Impact World Championship. Man.
How about it, huh? How about this?
By the end of the show, I was so emotionally into this match. man, I had a lump in my throat.
Really?
Oh,
now, see,
man.
I haven't gotten to this one yet. I can't wait. I'll probably knock it out by tomorrow.
Yeah. It has to do with the finisher and everything that happens after the finisher. But, man.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I am full, because I've been a fan of Tessa Blanchard since day one.
Mm-hmm.
But everything that Impact Wrestling has been doing to build up Tessa during this feud, I mean, the intergender stuff when it started out was a little corny. It was like, okay, where's this going? But now it's getting serious with this now. It's not just intergender wrestling. And like Sami said, this is pro wrestling.
Well, say it in the Sami voice. I mean, come on.
This is pro wrestling. I can't do it as good as you.
This is pro wrestling.
It's not intergender wrestling. It's pro wrestling.
Yeah, you gotta hold a contest for this or something.
Right? Who can do the best? I gotta start smoking again. That's what I gotta do. No kidding. That would kill me. But yeah, just the end of this show, just Tessa truly is becoming one of the best all-around performers in professional wrestling.
She, as we know, she is, man. People are saying, they're like, she's not just one of the best female wrestlers. She's just one of the best wrestlers. And I think so. I think she is. There's something special about that girl, man. She is some people are just born to do something.
Yeah.
And I feel she is one of those people. She is just born to do it. It's in, I mean, she's a third generation as it is.
Yeah.
But she's just born to do it, man. Like she's too good at what she does.
She's going to become the best Blanchard. I think that's what, people are saying. Yeah.
I agree. I think she would too.
But
I mean, her dad was great, but I think she's just something very special about her.
Yeah. But yeah, great special. If you want to hear all my complete thoughts, head over to Smash This Podcast. Give it a like, give it a sub. Most appreciated.
Yeah, check it out, guys. He's got the full review on there. So let's cool. Now, using some of what we just got there, we can kind of go into the August 2nd, 2019 episode a little more accurately. So let's talk about that, Jaybone. Emanating from St. Clair College in Windsor, Ontario. So the other one was from Santa Ana. Unbreakable was from Santa Ana. Now we're in Windsor. My Windsor, still my favorite Impact taping location. I've attended that one. I love it. I love the crowd, the layout.
Oh, man, the crowd is hot for these tapings. Sold out.
Dude,
unbelievable.
They are a great crowd. I was so happy to be in there. It's just good. Oh, it is good time. Your town wrestling, like it's the thing to do. It's Friday night. There's the first taping's usually a Friday night sometimes. At least the one I went to was a Friday night. Just a fun damn taping to be a part of, man. It was just a blast. So I really enjoyed it.
And it's got to be the acoustics in the it looks like a really big gym for like a sports event is what it looks like. So the acoustics in there got to be good,
Yeah, it is. They are, and it's their sports arena at St. Clair. St. Clair is a full-on college, full campus, and this is their sports arena, and it's cool, man. I love it. Comfortable, good seating, layout's good. No bad view in the house, and the crowd's great.
Yeah.
Well, let's go. So we kicked it off. Yes, as you mentioned, James, sellout show. That was a fun sellout show. So started off hot, man. We had a 5-way X Division championship or number one contenders match, I should say.
Yeah.
So this was good. 5-way match. It was Wentz, Aiden Prince, Rohit Raju, Chuck Mambo, Cody Deaner, and Windsor's own Petey Williams. Actually, Aiden Prince is from Windsor too. So there are two locals in there. So and Chuck Mambo making his debut. He is from, I believe they said, Australia. And then
he's from the UK. The UK.
Oh yeah, and then she was from Progress. He was from Progress System. That's right. He was from Progress. and the UK, and then you had Wentz from the Rascals, and you had Rohit Raju from the Desi Hit Squad, my guy right there. So this was a good match. Yeah, it's my boy. He was even telling me, he's like, these guys got to be sick of you putting me over all the time. I was like, no, they know what it's like. That's my boy. And I gotta look out for my boy. No, but listen, I'm a fan. I was a fan of his before I got to know him. I guess what I gotta say. Yeah. So I've been a fan. So, but yeah, just good match, right? So number one contendership match. This was Petey was very over. I got to put that out there. His hometown crowd. I love that they have him whenever they're in Canada. They throw him into something because it does get that little extra bit of a pop. Comes out the flag. His theme music is the anthem. I do love that. It's like, hey, Petey's not full time. He's a producer now, but hey, when in Canada, let's throw him out there. It's nice, and I think he likes
it's good for the what do they say, the cheap pop, but it's genuine, the crowd. You're gonna get something positive. The crowd's gonna get hyped for him. There's a lot of love, a lot of respect for him, and he's still got it. He came out of retirement and. He's there to help the younger talent, to put them over, and he's a great in-ring guy all around.
Oh, Petey 100% still has it. No question about it. I mean, Petey's great. He is an OG of the X Division. Let's not forget that. He goes back many, many years to the old days, of the old TNA days. I mean, he's several X Division championship reigns. I mean, the guy has had a lot of history in the company. Team Canada, a lot of feuds. He's fought them all. So Petey is definitely a legend. I wouldn't mind seeing Petey get a Hall of Fame nod in the Impact Hall of Fame one day.
It'll happen.
I think so. I think he's very, very much worth that. But good match, man. This was a lot. A lot of this was an X Division highlight match, which are always fun. A lot of action, dare I say, total nonstop action in this one. But this was Aiden Prince. He hits Mambo with the brain buster, hits him with a 450, takes the win on this one. So the two new guys, the two unsigned guys, got the finish on this one. So Aiden Prince is your number one contender. Now I gotta say, Aiden Prince was very over in Windsor. When I went there, he's a hometown guy. He's a BCW guy, so a lot of people know him. And it's one of it's a local guy. So let's see what he can do. I mean, he's going to take on Jake Christ next week, which I think it's next week, right?
Yeah, so, I was really shocked that, I mean, he got like you said, he got a tremendous response from the crowd, and he had the look on his face like, oh my God, I won. It was really a great moment for him.
It was good. Good.
This could have went anyway. And Chuck Mambo, now I've heard of him, but I hadn't seen a lot of his stuff. I think I've seen some YouTube clips, by way of the social medias and all that stuff, but never really saw him focused on any one particular show because he is in the UK, and maybe if I watched more of the UK wrestling, I'd have seen him more. I can't remember where I originally saw him, but I mean, he looked great here, and he did fit in right. He totally fit in with these guys, but he did have a height advantage, which made him a little more unique. But he did some crazy shit. Oh my God. That 450 dive off the top rope to the outside. Oh my God.
Yeah. No, we just had him at AAW in Milwaukee. The show that you weren't able to go to in Milwaukee.
Rub it in there.
Well, I'm getting at, he was there.
Oh, wow.
So I think he rode in with Sami. And I don't know if Sammy's vouching for him or what's going on, but he rode in with Sami, and he came in. I think we threw him into a 4-way for our Heritage title, which Jake is the current champion, Jake Diener / Jake something. So he was in that match. I want to say, I can't remember exactly, but
Cousin Jake with it. Okay, yeah,
Cousin Jake. So yeah, he goes as Jake something, as you know. Right. Jake is he's holding our Heritage title, which is one of our belts. So I believe he was in that 4-way. I think I might be wrong on that, but he did okay. People seem to like him. I think he got a please come back chance. So maybe we'll see him back in AAW. Cool. Not sure how long he's here for though. But Aiden Prince, man. So we'll see what happens with that. We go to the back, Jay, and basically you got OVE. Sami's unleashing Fulton, getting him ready against Tessa, just hyping him up. Then we cut over to Tessa walking in, and Rich Swann. This is a little interesting. Rich Swann stops her, and he's kind of prepping her on what to expect, and he's very calm. He's not your usual jovial Rich Swann. He's not getting all crazy Rich Swann like he usually does, but he's very somber. He's very
very serious.
Very serious. And he's like, you're in trouble. I got your back. And Tessa's like, I don't need shit. You can go play your guitar. I don't need any help. So she brushed him off. Thanked him, brushed him off. It's kind of odd to see Rich serious. You know what I mean? I don't know about you, but for me, I'm used to Rich just having a party. But when he's like, I've seen him serious, angry. When he's like serious, like worried, it doesn't seem like Rich Swann to me, man. I was like, what's going on with Rich? Is he all right?
Yeah. Well, we've seen a lot of different sides of Rich over the last year, especially in his stuff with Sami.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of different twists and turns with emotions and that. So, there was times when he came out just full blown, not dancing, nothing, and ran to the ring and was just ready to kick ass. So, yeah,
he's so good, man. Rich Swann is so fucking good.
Yeah, he could be the hype guy. He could be the serious guy. I've seen him as a heel in MLW. Over the last couple of years after he's left WWE, I've seen him really grow as a performer, just all around. Just he's gonna be a world champ someday. It's gonna happen.
His X Division title run proved that he can run with the ball, man.
Oh, hell yeah, man!
He's great. The dude is phenomenal. Phenomenal. All right.
Phenomenal.
Phenomena. All right, we go from there. Havoc and Johnny Bravo. Johnny was just like, all right, man, this is it. I'm sick and tired of shit. And he was going for it. Ty came out with him. He not a Bravo's credit. Dude, undid the shirt. Tried one more time. Tried showing off the pecs. He's got some chiseled pecs. And tried charming her, but she said no. She beat the shit out of him. Choke slam done. She took care of him pretty fast. Pretty fast. Johnny's great. Basically, he's holding off. He's holding her away from Ty, which is awesome. I love Bravo getting a shot to show this stuff off. I think he's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Very talented guy. He's a former wrestler. The guy knows what he's doing in there, so good for him,
I gotta find out where the guy shops.
Dude, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, where do you go and get those clothes? Where the hell does he go and he was like, where do you shop? Where do you find that? You can't get that at Target, Where are you supposed to get that stuff?
Maybe Target. Maybe Target from
after dark
20 years ago.
Maybe
25 years ago.
Target after dark. That's probably what.
Target for, I don't know, the fresh and funky fly corner or something.
Fresh and funky fly. Now here's the cool part.
I grew up in the 80s. I can, I stone cold funky fresh. Hell yeah, man.
Psych. All right. The cool part about this match, Jay, was Su Yung appearing on the screen, and she was singing. Her makeup was different, really creepy. Not the regular Su Yung we're used to here. What'd you make of this? I thought this was cool, man. I love that they're giving another level to Su Yung here.
That's a thing. Think about it. Su Yung has always been just coming out with her, we'll just say, brood of the undead, all the brides,
Yep.
Or what do they call? Oh, bridesmaids. Excuse me.
Undead bridesmaids. Yep.
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. But she never spoke. She never uttered a word. It was just all in the facial expressions. It was all in the eyes. It was all in the the body language, and the mist and everything else. It was all physical. Never uttered a word. I think this is the first time I've ever heard anything come out of her mouth besides, blah, screaming. So yeah, this really threw me off. It took me a second to figure out who the hell it was at first. I'm like, is that Su Yung?
Mm-hmm.
Is she talking? What?
You're right. The first 2 seconds, I was like, who the hell? I'm like, oh shit, it's Su Yung.
Yeah.
Totally caught me off guard. I didn't expect it. No, it's cool though. I'm a big fan of character development, leveling character builds. I mean, to me, that's where the magic is. If you can add levels to a character, and I think if they're adding a level to Su Yung here, this is where we have a little fun.
Yeah, I'm just, I'm completely open-minded with this because I know that Su Yung is super talented. If she can do all this stuff over the last couple of years in Impact Wrestling and not utter a damn word, who knows what she's capable of?
It's true. Looking forward to it.
So, yeah.
Really. We go to the back. The North are prepping for their tag match against the Rascals. Kind of just very North. Josh is serious. Ethan's a little goofy. And we go from that to Ace Austin taking on Stone Rockwell. This guy is so, I don't know what the fuck to make of this. This guy is he's funny. I don't know. It's so cheesy. It's funny, but I love the voice, the face, the cheesy smile. He's not going to get any wins. I mean, Ace Austin defeated him with the fold pretty easily in this one, but the character's fun. I still pop when they say he's from Jones, Indiana. And I'm like, wait a minute. Indiana Jones. I just thought it was funny. But, quick match because what we were getting to with this one, Jay, is Ace making his way back and gets attacked by Eddie Edwards.
Yes.
And Eddie is pissed because Ace tried to date his wife, dick in the box and everything. So this was, he attacked him, beat the shit out. He actually went pretty hard on the beatdown. So a little heat behind this one. Eddie put a little heat on here.
Yeah, but knocked him out.
Yeah, dude, he took him out. But when he gets to the back, when he got to the back, Alisha was pissed. She was pissed. She was like, "Why are you attacking him? What's wrong with you? What the hell?" Super pissed off at him, and I just love that she storms away, and he's just like, here we go again."
Yeah.
Well, he goes, "We're doing this again."
What happened? These. It's a good. There's different levels of jealousy. This was a healthy level of jealousy because he doesn't want anybody else messing with his wife. He's gone through enough trouble trying to keep his wife. And I mean, yeah, with fault of his own. We know this, and he knows this. But, now he's got this to contend with, someone else trying to date his wife. And it's like, wait a minute. No, he did the right thing. He went, this is Eddie Edwards we're talking about. He went pretty crazy. So I can see why she would be a little upset. But man, he's trying to be chauvinistic here in his own crazy Eddie Edwards way. Yeah.
Wait a minute, Jable. The guy was hitting on the man's wife with his dick in a box, for God's sake.
No, I'm saying Eddie Edwards is trying to be chauvinistic. He could have went up to him and been like, "Hey, leave her alone," and left it at that. But no, he clobbered the shit out of him.
Well, wait a minute, J-Bone. What would you do if a guy starts hitting on your wife? You're not going to take it easy. I mean, this guy, the guy pulls out his ball sack in front of my wife's face. I'm going to have a problem with it. I'm going to be saying something to him about this. And not just saying, I might be using fists. Ace Austin crossed the line.
This is true.
I mean, come on. It's Stone Rockwell. Even what did Stone Rockwell refer to the dick in the box as? A little hungry bird or something? He's like
malnourished.
A malnourished bird in that box. Man, but cool little feud, huh? I mean, I like that Eddie is consistently in a feud. I like that they keep him busy because Eddie is a consummate performer. I think Eddie is a fantastic. He can rise anything you put him in, he'll hit it. And this is another one. Good for Ace too.
Yeah, and I was thinking more. Yeah, because Eddie Edwards has become a well-rounded guy.
Yes.
Good character development over the last couple of years, especially from the whole Sami thing.
Yes.
He's owned that now, and I think he does it well. Some people say they're getting bored with it, but it's like, just it depends on the feud. Sometimes like with Cross, it was absolutely insane. It was like, oh my god.
Yep.
This one, little more comedic side to it. Hence Dick in the Box, but he's been doing it well. Now Ace Austin, he's been tied with this whole X Division thing from day one. This kind of takes him a step back from that, but keeps him in a viable feud. And it's good to see him grow,
Yes.
Because it's good that they didn't rush him into the whole thing versus, Rich Swann for the championship, because that's where it looked like he was going. Because he was undefeated. Then all of a sudden he started losing. He had a couple losses to TJP, and it's like, interesting. What are they going to do next with him? He's on a bit of a losing streak here. Now they've just got him in a basic, I think that was a way to kind of pull him out of that X Division feud. Like, okay, he's out of this now. Now we're just going to put him in the next feud here. And it's still going to help him grow as a character and as a wrestler, just all around, So yeah, I'm digging this.
That's cool. No, I like it, man. It's going to help Ace. You gotta get mixed up with people who are better than you, more experienced. It's going to be the way to grow and level up. I like Ace. I think Ace is very committed to his character and what he does. So this guy is young, he's hungry. There's a future here for him. So this is going to be what I think turns the corner for Ace Austin. No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Oh, him and a 1-on-1 with Eddie is going to be a classic. I absolutely believe that. Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. So Madison's in the back. She approaches Tessa a little sarcastically, wishes her luck against Fulton. I mean, Madison's she's gone full blown heel, Jay. She's done.
She's such a bitch in his.
I like her as a heel. I think when she plays a face, forget it. No point. She's a natural heel is what she is.
She is.
Some people are just meant to be bad. She's one of them.
Yeah.
So stay bad. We go from that to Moose is attacking Stone Rockwell after he loses to Ace Austin. So poor Stone Rockwell, just trying to be a good guy, gets beat up by Moose in the ring. As so Stone's sitting there, he's laid out. So I like that. I love that Moose is on this like tear that he's like, I don't give a shit. I'm about to just take everybody down. The hell with all of you, basically, right? And who makes the save but Falaba?
Crazy.
I didn't see that coming. And Falaba makes the save for Moose. And here's the part I'm confused on, Jay. Falaba wins with a bonsai drop. Why?
It was a really quick squash match. Yeah, it really it continued the whole thing for Moose being pissed off, making an example out of Stone Rockwell. Now, the only thing that this is, I guess I'm not going to overthink this, but I am going to point this out. This was from a different segment because if you look, Stone Rockwell had different gear on. Yeah, he had a green like shirt, whatever, top on when he was with Ace Austin. This one, he had like a maroon thing with a logo on it on the front.
Wow. I didn't even catch it. So I wonder what happened there. What was the taping? Well, how did they play that up? Was one beatdown not as good?
Yeah, like they wanted to include like a Stone Rockwell match, but they only used the end of it in the beatdown as part of television, I'm guessing. But then they they spliced it together in this episode, and it it was supposed to be uniform. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, they fucked up. No. Just, like I said, let's not overthink this. But I did notice that. But yeah,
very interesting. I never would have caught it. I never would have caught that. Good eye, Sniper. Good eye. I just don't get why did Fala beat Moose? Because I know they went to the back and later on after this, and Moose is like, nah, I wasn't ready. He jumped me, typical heel stuff, and it was fine. But why would Fala beat Moose in an impromptu match? I'm confused. Maybe I'm wrong. You tell me.
Yeah, like I said, it was a squash match. It was done really quick. Kind of threw off the whole thing with Moose because if anything, Falaba would have come down and gotten another beating too from Moose. The way this whole
right,
Moose setting an example to management. Look what happens to these people. I'm gonna clobber everyone you put in front of me. I should be the champ. Blah 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 blah. That's what it's trying to put over.
Right.
So yeah, I'm this kind of. I don't want to say it halted it, but hey, good for Falaba, man. Just, and he looks great, he's dropping weight and he's moving better and yeah, a bit of a head scratcher, but we'll see where it goes.
We'll see where it goes. I'm puzzled. To me, I'm like, you have Moose doing all this and it's like, why would he lose? I don't get it. I know they can play it off like, I wasn't ready. You just attacked me. That was a cheap shot, loss, and everything. Yeah, which is fine. You could totally work that, but why have him lose anyway?
Because it looks like Moose is going to go after him again. So maybe we're going to see part 2 of this. Who knows?
I would think so. So that's good for him. Keeps Fala strong too, which is nice.
Oh yeah.
So all right. That's fair enough. I'll take that for now. But Tessa and Madman Fulton wasn't bad. He's severely larger than her. He's a big gentleman. But it was a solid match. Tessa basically can hang with anybody, so that's the whole thing. It's not bad. But the match ended with a no contest. Callihan was out there. He grabbed a chair to give it to Fulton. He's about to use it. And then Tommy Dreamer makes the save. So you got your bi-weekly Tommy appearance here. So I don't know what the tie-in with Tommy is, but he makes a save on this one. So obviously we're looking at a tag match, right? When
you finish Unbreakable, you'll understand.
Gotcha. Now, here's the thing. Now, if I'm watching this during regular airing, I probably wouldn't see Unbreakable because I'd have to pick one or the other to watch because they were airing at the same time.
Well, yeah.
All right, so if I watch it when I get to that match tomorrow, which will be Wednesday, I guess it'll make more sense. So, but no contest. Everybody stayed strong on that one. Obviously, continuing to build that. So. Tessa, she gets the kendo stick and fights them off and whatnot. So they retreat. OVE retreats on that one. So obviously we're leading up to something. Backstage, Michael Elgin is putting the hit out on Rhino, letting him know what he's up to. Madison Rayne and Kiera Hogan bully the new knockout in the locker room, which who was that? Well, it was the dark-haired girl, right? Which one?
I don't know if it's the same one that was in the clip last week with Ace Austin. Is that the same one?
Same one. Alexa Nicole. She wrestled, I believe it was an explosion match in Toronto during the Rebellion tapings. She's gorgeous, I think, and she's not bad. There was even talk. We were even talking about bringing her into AAW at one point. We're looking to see what her deal was. Because she's Canadian-based, and I think she's gorgeous. There's something definitely we can do there with her. I think this is fun. This is going to be interesting. They bully her a little bit, but so we'll see. It's a nice way to throw her in the mix. I know she has a match next week, too, which will be, I'm not sure against who. I think it's against Madison. So okay. She's going to get in the ring. We'll see what she's made of there.
Yeah.
Jimmy Jacobs is playing backstage reporter while Melissa Santos is, I'm not sure what, tied up with something. But
Well, she's taking care of her beaten down hubby. So
that's right.
Yeah.
So she's tending to him. Sorry, yeah, my bad. So because this is Jimmy Jacobs going to on site to the Cage household, and Melissa does open the door. My bad, I was a little confused on that. She opens the door. He's asking about Cage's physical condition after Elgin attacked him, and she says he can't speak at the moment. She offers Jimmy, hey, we can't talk right now. Let's have a sit down next week. So Jimmy kind of takes it, had a little bass in his voice. He wasn't too happy about it.
Yeah.
But,
a little anxious.
A little anxious, but he took off respectfully. So next week we'll get a little more answers on that. We're champs up to. Rhino kind of put everybody on notice on why he's back after that. So,
did he ever?
Listen, Rhino, I think Rhino could still go, man. The guy looks good. He's got energy. He riles up a crowd. I think he can still go.
The guy's in great shape for as long as he's been doing this.
Yep.
He's held many titles over the years, and well deserved. Hell,
Absolutely.
I look. You know what, dude? No one's else gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Jaybone is gonna say it.
Say it.
As much charisma as he put into this, F-bombs, everything, don't care. I think he could be a future Impact champ.
Whoa. Now let's pull a few things out here. That's bold, J-Bone. He's a former champion.
Former NWA champ.
During the TNA administration.
Yes.
So he did hold the title. Unbreakable 05, I believe, is when he won it from Raven. Former champion. Now he's older. Now, if they put a title on him, the internet marks are going to really speak out against this. He put a title on him. There's all these other people. Now, that being said, the guy wrestles at a caliber some people half his age can't anymore. He can still go. He can talk. And it's fun to be around in terms of he's a good locker room leader. People seem to like him. So I'm not going to totally disagree with you. I don't know if they do it in 2019, but I wouldn't mind it myself. But I could be totally wrong.
I'll say this. As far as the veterans that they've been putting on the show, all have been pretty well used, depending on who they're with, at the time.
Yep.
I'd say out of all of them, especially Rob Van Dam, and there was a lot of question as to whether they were going to put not any particular title, but a title on him while he was with the company. When they didn't, and there was already backlash, like, oh man, are they going to throw the championship on him? Because he seemed like he was going to go after some people. Mm-hmm. And I just look at Rhino and I'm like, damn, the guy is still amazing. He
is.
He could still pick up a ring and throw it around the arena.
He still looks like he's 23. I mean, the guy is strong, energy, great promos. The guy looks great. I wouldn't complain personally. I just think that a lot of people would, and I don't know if they would. But if anybody could, that dude can do it and live up to the caliber required. So we'll see. All right, main event time, J-Bone. We're making great time here. Great time. We targeted getting these people out of here in an hour. We even covered some Unbreakable.
We got to hit some comments too, though.
Yeah, we will. I'll do that at the end. I got a couple of comments here.
Cool.
All right, tag match championships. The North, Ethan Page, Josh Alexander, taking on the Rascals, Des and Trey. Fantastic match. I do like the pairing of Des and Trey a lot. They make a good team. Not to say Wentz and Des don't, but Des and Trey's not as common. They look good together.
Yeah.
To me. But we have a retention. North hit. It was a little rough, a little rocky, but they hit their German suplex cutter combination, and then they did their finishing move at the end. Again, didn't go as smooth, but it was cool. It had a couple moments. I think this match had a few moments where very slight, where the teams didn't sync 100%, but match was great. I thought it was a really, really good match.
It told a story because and that's the thing. You tell that good of a story in the ring, it really makes you wonder, is the other team going to win? And that's when you got a damn good wrestling match. It puts that bit of disbelief in the champs. Like, ooh, can they really do it? But man, this was a great tag team match. Told a tremendous story. I am really loving Paige and Alexander together. Man, I am, especially with this match. Damn. And the match, excuse me, that I saw at Unbreakable, just a hell of a team. I mean, they are really suspending all disbelief. Any of the people questioning, like, oh, well, they put these two guys together. What's going on with this? Man, damn, dude, they are good. Yeah,
no doubt. I mean, they've known each other a while. They've been teaming a long time. They are damn good. Damn good.
Josh Alexander. I mean, I've been a fan of Paige's for a few years now, since the time when he was in Evolve, going for the Evolve Championship and kicking the snot out of Darby Allin for a year, and so I can say I'm still new to the character Josh Alexander. Damn, he is a freaking beast.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt about it. The dude is strong, man. He is Canadian strong style. That's for damn sure. But no, it was great, man. I love watching all four of these guys. These two teams are two of the best in the world, hands down, no matter what. So what they do in there is a lot of fun to watch. A lot of fun to watch. So, all right, well, Jay, that was the August 2nd, 2019 episode of Impact Wrestling. Guys, we hope you enjoyed that. Let's do this. Let's read a couple of comments from last week's show. Jay, what do you think? I'm going to just do about Lucky 7. How about that?
Sounds good.
How about this? We'll do 8. We're in the 8th month of the year. Let's do that. We'll do 8.
All right.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to start off here. Okay, here we go. Colby Cooper says the other masked guy was Scott D'Amore. I wonder if that's true. I have not heard that anywhere, but
with a wig.
I guess so. Now, this is the other masked guy, the one who got hit and didn't unmask.
Yeah.
So that's Scott D'Amore. Okay. All right. Colby, cite your source on that one. I'm curious now. A lot of talk, Jay, about the replacement LAX. Whoopsie says, if I'm going to be self-racist, he says, if LAX moves forward with new members, they should just keep it with American Hispanics. So kind of like Ortiz and Santana, they were like Americanized Hispanics. So they were born here and stuff, and so that's what Whoopsie wants to see. So we'll see. Kelvin Briggs, new commenter, welcome Kelvin, says El Hijo de Vikingo or Laredo Kid as a replacement. I love Vikingo. Do you remember seeing Vikingo on those Mexico tapings, Jay?
I've seen him in a handful of AAA shows, and I also saw him on the Mexican tapings for Impact Wrestling. And I just saw him in Triple Mania.
He's great. That kid.
He is a future of Lucha Libre, man. Let me tell you. Jeez.
He needs to definitely get himself out there more. That kid is good. That is very good. Hakeem Fordon's asking, if Tessa wins the match against Callihan, do any of the loungers want to see Tessa as a world champion, or do you think Impact is making a mistake and it will turn away the fans? This is a loaded one because I can see it two ways. I'm going to ask you in a second, Jaybone. I personally, I'm not a big fan of the intergender, despite how good this has been. I'm more of a traditionalist. Now, that being said, it's not going to turn me away, but that being said, it's kind of where the world is going now, too. People want to see this. I think maybe more want to see it than don't want to see it now. So it's not, I don't think it'll turn people away. I think it'll bring new people in, if anything. What do you think, Jay? I
see both sides of it. I completely understand your opinion on this. I completely do, because I agree. I see both sides saying, okay, the traditionalists and whatever, but man, I look at where they're going with this whole Sami versus Tessa, and like I said, wait till you see this second match with the Unbreakable show. Might change your mind a little bit. But Tessa's moving on to big things nonetheless. She just won the Reina de Reinas, the women's AAA championship at Triple Mania.
I heard.
Yes. So she's gonna be having some eyes on her on a few different platforms. Her future in professional wrestling is going to explode within the next half year to a year, because she's going to be on Impact Wrestling. She's going to be on Triple Mania, and she's also going to be working with talent in AAA with AEW stars. So this is going to be a very interesting, there's going to be some politics involved here.
No doubt.
There's going to be a little, we're okay if you work with these people, but don't lose to these people and all that kind of stuff going on. And depending on where they do stuff, but keep an eye on these AAA shows in the future of Tessa Blanchard. And, just wait. This is going to be a crazy ass year for her. And I'm so happy for her, because this just professional wrestling in general for her is going to be amazing. Who knows what they're going to do with her?
Yeah. Possibilities are endless with her, man.
Yes.
We'll see where they go. All right. Let's see here. A couple more. Let's see. Wrestle Nation says, on the Impact to Mexico poster, TJP and LAX are on the poster. What do you think of this? And a few weeks ago, I asked you to do a BFG vlog. Are you still doing it? Yeah, I'm still going to do one. Kyle's going to be in town. Jay's coming over. We got a lot of people coming, and we're going to do a vlog. Definitely do a vlog for Bound for Glory, no question.
The tickets go on sale in a week. In a week.
Less than a week. Oh, no.
The 10th.
Yes, because the VIP.
No. The okay, all the really good VIP golden whatever titanium goes on sale on the 9th. 12th is everything else.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you got a couple days, guys. So get your tickets. This is going to sell out. What do you think about the guys being on the poster? I think LAX definitely is being used as a marketing tool. Now, Ortiz is still there. So obviously, if they are leaving, which the rumors they are, by the end of the month, this is probably the place to close up those tapings. You know what I mean? Like to close up the run. So
in Mexico, I think so.
I think now you're gonna close it up. So TJP, I think, will be on those tapings. So I think he's about a per appearance deal. I think he'll come down if he's not double booked. So we'll see. All right, a couple more, Jay. Then we're gonna let these people get out of here. All right.
Okay.
What else we got? Let's see. This guy says, I know Impact is supposed to be edgy, but I was kind of surprised they showed Ace Austin get molested by Stone Rockwell. What else? Malnourished. Ken Mesquite says, FYI, they've mentioned that they are married at Impact, just not made a big deal out of it. Who do we talk about marriage? I'm trying to remember.
Madison and Josh.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I thought they did too. I could have sworn they mentioned it casually, real casually. So I think Ken's heard it too. Let's see here. Well, what else we got here? Not too many. Everybody wanted to go live. Let's see. Critical Sting says, Trent, you should know that WWE had Rhino eating cheese and crackers for about a month straight. I wouldn't doubt that.
Yeah.
Would not doubt that.
Yeah, that goes with what I was talking about that turned me off and made me stop watching. Was he was in the ring with everyone else eating buffet, tray of bologna sandwiches. He ain't gonna be doing that shit in Impact. He's gonna be doing what he's supposed to be doing, kicking ass. So that's
was that Really, what they were doing? Oh, geez.
Yeah, everybody was eating the buffet in the ring. That was they had their whole tag team division in there
Oh, my
eating
God.
food. He was just sitting there in a chair next to Heath Slater with a whole platter of bologna sandwiches with his just stuff in his face. And I'm
Amazing.
like, it still pisses me off to think about it. So yeah.
Critical Sting says, can we just acknowledge how Moose had one of the nastiest spears ever on Ray Steele? I agree. I like Moose's spear. Got a good spear.
Yeah.
Sometimes the guys fall a little easier than others. Depends who he's spearing.
Well, and his spear is very unique. I've never when he started
full turn.
Yeah, that's very. I mean, he really rolls through it. It's very unique, and then I think that's also a way of protecting himself, because I've seen a lot of guys get stingers and almost end their career just by doing spears. Hence,
Yes.
Look at Rhino.
Rhino, exactly. He's a prime candidate.
Yeah.
So let's do it. One more. I'm going to wrap it, Jaybone.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm glad that Tennille Dashwood is signing with Impact Wrestling, Akeem Fullerton says. I want feedback from people. What do you think about Tennille Dashwood coming in, and where do you want to see her go right away? Where do you want to see her jump into right away? What feud? What do you think she fits in? But, all right, Jay, that's the comments of last week. Guys, thank you very much for leaving the comments. That's awesome. Please definitely keep leaving comments on all the videos as we get them up. Usually, like I said, we're better about reading them at the top, or and we're all together. We usually, when we're doing live, we weren't reading them. We were reading live comments. So, but just keep leaving the feedback, guys. We love it. Jay, I'm going to get in there and reply to everybody by written text too, which I usually do. But this week I slacked due to a busy schedule. But guys, you'll all have replies tomorrow.
Yeah, I chimed in early. I hadn't gone back and checked back. So yeah, I'm trying to make her at least, get in there at least once.
Cool.
So,
well, guys, that'll do it for us. That is the August 2nd, 2019 episode of Impact Wrestling. Jay, tell these people where they can find you, all the plugs.
Usually, for as far as wrestling wise, you can find me over on Twitter at Jaybone5150, Jaybone 5150 on the Twitter box. There's also Smash This Podcast on the Twitter, the channel up on YouTube where I do Impact, MLW, AEW, all sorts of stuff. Wrestling related. And also got a Smash This Podcast over on Facebook and Instagram. So all over the place. Go check it out. Give it a like. Give the YouTube a sub.
There you go. Give them a sub and a like, guys. Just remember, you can also find this podcast wherever podcasts are found. Apple, iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Google Play, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, Spotify, Player FM, you name it, it's on it. So definitely, guys, rate, review, subscribe, tell a friend, tell an enemy, tell Kyle to show up, something. But Jesus, can you guys also please give us a rating on iTunes? If you got an Apple product, you got iTunes, you got the podcast app, jump in there, 5-star rating, write up a rating for us. Takes 2 seconds. What the hell are you guys waiting for? I keep asking, Jaybone, they don't do it. Let's please help us get found, guys.
Come on, people.
So, guys, don't forget, you can also connect with this podcast on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at We Talk Impact. Connect with us there. You can get me personally at Vanilla Joke on Instagram and Twitter. Get us on there. Twitter, why did I say that so weird? Or Hemi Music, guys. That's my band. Hemi, HEMI, MUSIC. Thanks for all the new subs, guys. There's a bunch of Impact fans subscribed to my band's channel. Nice. Guys, thank you for that. Keep that up. HemiMusic.com is the site. Now, guys, also, in the works, we're working with Impact for more music. Now, you guys really want to be my friend? You want to get in on it? You want to get in on the ground floor of fandom? Be a pal? You guys should tweet Kevin Sullivan, Kevin Sully TV, I believe is his handle. Let them know you want Hemi Music. Hemi Music is the hashtag. Let them know you want Hemi Music to do the song for Bound for Glory. We're a Chicago band. It's in our town. We got to be on it. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
So we're discussing a couple things. So, guys, tweet them. Kevin Sully TV. Say you want Hemi Music on Bound for Glory. Just let them know. Blitz it. Do it for me, guys. I got bills. Do it for me.
Hey.
But, guys.
Throwing out a concept here.
What's that?
How about if, like, the band Hemi played out a guy like Rhino walking to the ring?
Oh, I'd love it.
That'd be a trip, eh?
Oh, that'd be awesome. I'd love to do stuff like that. We got a bunch of songs. Why not? You know, I got one that could totally fit Rhino. If you guys go listen to my song called Nevermore. Guys, check out HemiMusic.com. Look for the catalog. Looking for a song called Nevermore. It's on YouTube also. What do you guys think about Rhino walking out of that? That'd be fun.
I need to check that out.
Check that out. Guys, that's going to do it for us. Jay, did we forget anything?
Watch for the T-shirts. They're coming. We're working on a lot of different stuff. Trying to work on the podcast stuff. Working on some logo stuff. Could be setting up the T-shirt shop within the next few weeks. I just need to sit down and talk with these guys and get her done. So help building the brand. Loungers can take part in that real soon.
Absolutely. All right, well, cool. Thank you, Jaybone. All right, guys, that's going to do it for us. Remember, leave your comments. We'll read them next week. Participate, retweet, and we will be in touch with you guys. We are going to reply to everything, I promise. And, Jaybone, anything else before I go? I'm signing off.
That's it. We're out of here.
That's it. We're out of here, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Well. If you made it this far into the podcast, you might be wondering to yourself, whatever happened to Kyle? Where's Kyle? What happened to the scumbag? What happened to the sound bites? What happened to all that stuff? Well, to be honest, folks, I had a bit of a mental breakdown. I've also been working 2 jobs. Like Trent said on the show, I've been a contributing scumbag to society. However, I will be back next week. That's right, next week here on the podcast, I will be back. We're going to talk about mental health. We're going to talk about the breakdown I had. We're going to get into all that stuff. So thank you, folks. Thank you for listening. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We don't have any podcast without you, the Impact Tribe. So leave your comments. We're going to bring back the comments. We're going to bring back Scumbag of the Week. We're going to bring back the sound bites. I will be here next week. Thank you for listening, folks. Peace.
What a scumbag!